What's going on, guys? It's your boy Burrow77 coming to you live to talk UCL today. We have an absolutely massive 7-game slate here. Most of the matches are pretty good matches as well. Some of them are stinkers, but we'll be sure to try and find the best value possible. Thank you all for joining me. Let's get after it here. What's going on, Warner? It's good to see you, brother. Look, the first game I have up here is Dortmund versus Celtic. I love both teams to score and the over 2.5 here. I think that there is plenty of value to go around here. Medea, Furukiyashi are both really good here on Celtic. I like Furukiyashi to score assist, Medea to score assist, shots on target, shots in the first half. McGregor is also a nice little look here for a shot on target and maybe a couple of shots or even an assist. For Dortmund side, Jerossi has been playing really well. I'm a big Karim Adeyemi guy. I really like his to score assist. It's sitting at -105 over on FanDuel. Not sure. I didn't get a chance to shop that around. I also think Brandt should probably be involved. I know Gittins played a really good game the other day, and I can see him having an impact here. My only issue with Dortmund is sometimes they have a short leash for their subs. I assume you're going to want to get Daniel Malen in here at some point. Again, Dortmund has the depth. They will be able to rotate a little bit. Emery Can, the captain here, he's occasionally good for a nice little shot on target, especially from outside the box. Schlotterbeck is really good at getting up in the air, so I do like Schlotterbeck for a shot as well. I can definitely see some cards here too. Emery Can is just a really big, lanky dude who can be pretty clumsy, so I can see him picking up a booking. I can see Kauto picking up a booking as well. He's got a tough assignment today. So that's kind of where I'm at there. I really like the both teams to score over 2.5. Let's keep it moving on into Arsenal versus PSG. Arsenal is still obviously without Odegaard. They're dealing with some injuries, but they have been playing better football. Martinelli has looked good in his last couple of games. Saka to score assist again. I think I say it every time I talk about Arsenal. They're absolutely nasty at set pieces. And I don't love to give Arsenal a bunch of credit for stuff, but I got to give credit where credit's due. They are absolutely nasty at set pieces. And making the most in scoring from set pieces is the difference, a huge difference when it comes to playing Champions League football. It's a must. So, yeah, I like Saka to score assist. I like his anytime assist straight up. I like him for first half shots. Again, on set pieces, I can see getting involved in Saliba or Gabriel for a shot as well. Declan Rice, we know he likes to jack for chicks, and he is decently accurate with it too. So I can see a shot on target from him. On the PSG side, they are not starting Dembele, and I really don't fucking care. Barcola is really good. He's a guy I'd be looking at. Kenyon Lee playing striker. I definitely don't hate that. I've been a big Kenyon Lee guy for a minute, coming from the Bundesliga, and he was on Lazio last year. Lazio let him walk over not even a $2 million fucking pay disagreement. Thought it was a huge mistake for Lazio. So I do like Kenyon Lee to show out here, especially under the bright lights of Champions League. Zaire Emery is a guy who's definitely going to put up a couple of shots. Vatan, we all know that he'll shoot anything. He thinks anything's in range. He definitely loves jacking for chicks from outside the box and cleaning up rebounds. So Vatan's definitely somebody to look at as well. And then Akraf Hakimi, who plays right back, is nasty on free kicks, and he's got a wand of a foot. So I would play Hakimi for a shot on target as well. Vatan is a hack, so I do like him to get carded here. I can see Hakimi getting carded as well. I'm always going to say Partey is a good look for a card. I think Rice is probably a good look for a card too. He likes to get involved in the shithousery a little bit. And Calafiore, I know he's coming off of injury and just kind of working his way into this Arsenal lineup. So I can definitely see him getting booked as well. Let's keep it moving on over to Barca versus Young Boys. I don't have a lot to say on this. I don't really know a ton about Young Boys, especially this season. I know they've been off to a dog shit start in their domestic league. Maybe they are saving it all for Champions League, but if they can do anything, it would be against Barca. It'll be against this Barca squad. You got what's-his-face suspended on the red card from the prior game. You got a backup goalkeeper in Penna. You don't have the best back line here. I don't like Rafinha there either. I don't know. Lewandowski, anytime goal. If that's plus money, you kind of got to take it. He didn't get one last time. Lewandowski is Mr. UCL. You guys know I hate gassing up Barcelona players, but anytime he is a decent... Oh, no, he's minus 240. Never mind. Fuck that. Let's keep it moving here. This game fucking blows. So is this one. This game fucking blows too. If you have to be involved with Haaland, go ahead and take him for a fucking hat trick. I don't know. There's not going to be a good way to get any good numbers in this game, really, unless you're taking some obscure shit. I like Savio for shots in the first half, playing right wing. I've been a Savio guy for a minute. He's Brazilian. He'll shoot anything. And he came over from Girona and is a very, very good player. Gundogan, I love him for a shot on target, playing from the midfield here with no Rodri, especially. Gundogan, the German, is definitely quality and will shoot and put him on target here from the midfield. Lastly, I do like Garvidal. He will push up and play forward. Look, I think City definitely win this game. I don't know if they blow the doors off Bratislava. They probably should. But we all know when City goes away, they tend to play a little bit more conservatively. They look to be extremely clinical, especially in the box. So I'm not sure they're going to completely run this score up, but they might. I have nothing for you from the Bratislava side, so we will keep it moving from there. Yeah, I mean, if you want to take City over 1.5 goals in the first half, Black Thor, I don't hate that. Again, they should do it. They're capable of doing it. It's just City on the road with Pep. It always gives me a little bit of pause. I'm not going to try and talk you out of it, especially if you're getting anywhere close to even money. It's something they absolutely should do. And I think that is a fine bet. I just know that City on the road always tend to be a little bit more conservative. They're there to win the game and to not get injured and get the hell out of there as fast as possible. They're not looking for style points. They're not looking for anything. Then we got 3 points and we're getting out of here. I guess you do kind of need to worry about goal differential a lot more in this new UCL format. So I can see them running it up. So yeah, Black Thor, I'm with you there. I can take City over 1.5 in the first half. I like it. Not a bad look. Let's keep it moving. One of my favorite games of the afternoon, Leverkusen taking on AC Milan. AC Milan definitely looks revitalized and invigorated after winning the Milan derby. Their coach put his nuts on the table and said, fire me if I can't win this derby. And that's a big dick move for a guy 4 games in, playing an Inter side who is very, very good. And it's paid off for him, and Milan has looked good. Even over the weekend, they won 3-0 with 3 goals late in the first half. I don't think that Leverkusen's any slouch. They're definitely good at home. I think that both teams to score over 2.5 in this one is almost guaranteed. Foden, yeah, look, if you want to get involved in Foden, that's fine. I'm not super interested in the guy coming off of an injury. Look, I don't know. It's fine. I don't see a lot of value here in the Man City game for the prices. Again, I'll circle back and look at more City stuff, but I can tell you that City and Barcelona, I don't like getting involved with minus 1,200 favorites. Most of their stuff is really crap numbers. So I'm going to get involved in more competitive games like Leverkusen versus AC Milan. I love Florian Wirtz to score assists. That is a plus number. Christian Pulisic, I already hammered. I took Christian Pulisic to score assist at plus 185. I'm pretty sure it's still sitting at plus 180. I absolutely love that. I can see a ton of cards in this game too. Xhaka and Emerson Royale right away. I can already almost guarantee they're getting booked. This back line for AC Milan isn't super good and is pretty booking prone. Hernandez, Chamorro, Gabia, all decent looks for cards. Rangers, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, decent looks for cards as well. As far as Leverkusen goes, Jonathan Tah, he's absolutely massive. Like I said, Xhaka, those are 2 guys I would be looking at for cards. You could even talk me into a Grimaldo card for sure, since he'll be matched up with Pulisic and have get back responsibility as well. But I love both teams to score over 2.5 here. I definitely want to be involved in Florian Wirtz. I already took Christian Pulisic to score or assist. I like Grimaldo for a shot on target. I like Frimpong for a shot on target. Leao is actually plus money for a shot on target, which I think is wildly out of pocket. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, everybody on this pitch is straight up shooters. This game should have 20 shots from both sides. It should be wide open. We should see a ton of goals here. I like the first half over 1.5. I like the full game over. I like both teams to score in the over. I'm not super, I don't think I'm going to get involved in a side, but I definitely don't hate Milan on like an Asian handicap here. You can get AC Milan at +1, sitting at like minus 125. I definitely don't hate that. Milan on the double chance at like plus 135. I don't hate either. I do think Leverkusen's good, but Milan's got 7 UCLs. I'm gonna end the conversation there. PSV versus Sporting, another super high-key game that I absolutely love, that there is plenty of more money to be made here when it comes to PSV versus Sporting. Luke de Jong, I like him for a goal. Bakayoko to score assist. Tillman, shots in the first half. He put him up pretty consistently versus, was it Inter? I can't fucking remember. Juve. No, they played Juve. I knew it was an Italian side. So Tillman, De Jong, Bakayoko, I can see you getting involved with them for shots in the first half. I like shots on target. I like to score or assist from any of the 3. I really like Luke de Jong to score. He is the man. He has the armband. He will be taking their PKs. If he gets subbed off and Ricardo Pepe comes on and the game's tight and that somebody needs a goal, I will probably bet Ricardo Pepe, especially after he had a brace here midweek. Gregorius, however you want to say the Swede's name for Sporting, he's plus 130 for a goal on FanDuel. If you're not taking that, you're crazy. He's scored like 20. So he's had like 20-something goal contributions to start the season. He didn't score or assist in his last match. So the man's due. This guy is just an absolute savage. He's been going super fucking ham. So I like number 9, Gregorius. However you want to say it, the Swede. the big Swede here for Sporting. Trincao is also most certainly worth a look to score, assist, and for shots on target. And so is Morata. Number 5, the Japanese international here for Sporting. I like his shot on target. If you want to get involved with his shots or even to score or assist, he can definitely do it here from the midfield. So yeah, I love both teams to score. I like the over 2.5 here. Let's keep it moving into Inter versus Red Star. Wow, hey, Ballon d'Or, Lautaro Martinez. Wow, everyone said Lautaro Martinez deserves Ballon d'Or over Vinny Jr. Motherfucker can't even start his second UCL game in a row. And you guys are trying to tell me that dude deserves Ballon d'Or? But yeah, Inter should roll here. Red Star Belgrade, you're definitely respectable, but you're outclassed, and this is at the San Siro. Inter wins here, and they win big. And see Inter team total over 2.5 if you want to get involved in that. I like Arno for a goal or an assist. Big game. Taremi hasn't had an impact for Inter yet. Came over from Porto. We know he's a UCL legend and staple. I can see him scoring or assisting here. Calhanoglu will most likely be taking PKs unless they're giving them to Taremi, who is a proven goal scorer and a proven penalty kick taker. But Calhanoglu has been doing it for a while here, so that's a little bit up in the air. I do like Calhanoglu to shoot from the midfield. I love Dumfries to shoot, put a shot on target, or to get an assist here playing right wing. Mkhitaryan as well is playing. The thing with Inter is they got shooters at every single position on the pitch. So it won't surprise me at all if like Pavard scores on a header and Bastoni scores on some nonsense. And we don't see the strikers score, and Inter still somehow wins this game 3-0. So that's what I got. That's my quick rundown of all the games. I am now happy to address any of your questions, comments, or concerns. Matt, at least before I started the show, it was there on DraftKings. It was minus 120 on FanDuel, which isn't plus money, but it's damn near close enough. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with that. Foden, look, like I said, Black Door, again, no hate on how anybody chooses to get down. I'm not a fan of City. I've seen enough of terrorism football that I don't feel the need to watch Pep Guardiola play dog shit football for 90 fucking minutes just so I can see them do what we all expect, which is find a way to win a game in an incredibly boring match. They might stand on the throttle here. They do need the goal differential in this new UCL format. They should completely roll Bratislava. I have no problem getting involved with this over 1.5 goals in the first half you were talking about earlier. As far as player props go, look, you can play Foden. I'm not going to try and talk you out of it. I just don't. Is his number even any good? Like, are we looking at his goal? Are we looking at his assist? I'll pull up FanDuel here really quickly, but I'm just assuming that every price on every City player, except for dudes off of the back line and maybe Gundogan, is dog shit. And even Gundogan's number is probably dog shit. I mean, they're minus 1,600 on the money line. Player to have one or more shots on target. Yeah, Gundogan at minus 140. Shop that around. I'm sure you'll find a better number. But, you know, if we're talking Foden here, to score assist is minus 250. His anytime goal score is minus 110. I don't love that. Like, not a lot. Foden's assist is plus 130. I'm sure you can find a better number than that. Like, look, it doesn't move the needle for me. If you like Foden, though, I'm not going to try and talk you out of him. I will just say he's coming off of a knock, and just be prepared to deal with a little bit of tune-up there. I personally like Savio, but again, I am biased. So, full disclosure, very biased on this. Yeah, I can see Inter over 1.5 for their team total in the first half. I don't want to be disrespectful to Red Star Belgrade here. Like, they're a quality side. The fact that I didn't get a third goal in fucking Stuttgart Sparta is pissing me the fuck off right now. Yeah, I mean, I can see it for Inter. Again, I'm going to need a plus money number to do that. That's at least my thoughts. Here's something. If you want some long shot stuff and you want goals in the first half, I can see both teams to score and over 1.5 goals in Dortmund versus Celtic. Way more than I can see. I don't want to be involved in one-sided matches. Like Blackthorn, that's not how I like to gamble. I don't like taking dog shit numbers on front-running favorites. It just does nothing for me. It doesn't move the needle. Hitting a bunch of minus 120s doesn't get me out of bed in the morning. I like to play competitive matches that I think both teams have a legitimate chance of winning. And that's why I like these sort of games. I just don't. You're never going to see me spend more than 45 seconds on teams that are minus 1,600. I don't like getting involved in pretty much anything to do with them. So here I can see both teams to score in the first half. I can see the first half over 1.5 goals. I like both teams to score over 2.5 in the game. I think Kareem Adeyemi is definitely in play here. I like Brandt as well for a goal or an assist. Gerasi can score. Look, there's just way too much offense here, and Dortmund's defense, like, I don't trust anything about it. Celtic has been pretty good. They have been stingy, but again, they play in the Scottish Prem. I don't rate that, giving up only 3, 4, 5 goals in the season, whatever it is for Celta, it doesn't move the needle for me. Like, defensively, to say that they have insane defensive prowess, plus you're on the road in Germany playing in front of the yellow wall, there's no way I see Dortmund getting clean sheeted here, and there's no way I see Dortmund keeping a clean sheet. So I like goals here, and I would much prefer to get involved in the first half over here because I can depend on both teams to find the back of the net, whereas, in City and Inter, I have almost no faith in their opponents to do anything. Same thing here. Both teams to score over 2.5. I can see over 1.5 in the first half. I can see both teams to score in the first half here. And same with PSV versus Sporting. So what I might do is I might play a little parlay or round robin of over 1.5 goals in PSV versus Sporting. Over 1.5 goals in the first half for PSV Sporting, over 1.5 goals in the first half for Dortmund versus Celtic, and over 1.5 goals in the first half for Leverkusen versus AC Milan. I could definitely throw that in a parlay and take them all as straights. I can, what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to round robin both teams to score in the first half for PSV versus Sporting, for Leverkusen versus Milan, and for Dortmund versus Celtic. I'm probably going to throw both teams to score in the first half and round robin that by 3. Is Kangin Lee a shooter? You know it, Wilbur. Kangin Lee is most certainly a shooter. He is clinical with it too. I can see Kangin Lee to score or assist. I like him for shots. I like him for shots on target. He is most certainly a shooter, but so is Barcola, so is Vitania, so is Zaire Emery, and so is Hakimi. So there is only one ball. Arsenal plays pretty good defense. I think PSG is getting flat out fucking disrespected on this money line. Plus 420 is an ignorant price. Now, I'm not a PSG fan, and they do suck away from the Parc des Princes, but Arsenal was leveled with Leicester 2-2 at like the 80th minute. Arsenal played AC Milan to a 0, or not AC Milan, they played Atalanta to a 0-0 draw their last Champions League game. They've gotten red cards. They've gotten a lot of... They tied City 2-2. Like, I don't know. Arsenal has zero experience in Europe. I have no idea how anybody is 100% confident in Arsenal at the Emirates today. I just don't see it. I think PSG is very live here. Again, I'm mad biased, though. I hate English football. I'll happily tell you guys that off the rip. While I have you here and this is up, please be sure to like and subscribe right here on YouTube. I do these soccer live shows all the time for free. So if you want to get notified, please subscribe. It costs you guys absolutely nothing. It helps me out a ton. The more subscriptions I have, the easier it is for me to do these live shows long term. So please click like and subscribe. Thank you. For my 30% profit boost, same game parlay, I was talking in Discord before this. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go Florian Wirtz to score assist. I'm going to go Victor Groques from the number 9, the striker here from Sporting for an anytime goal. And then I think I am going to go with Luke De Jong, anytime goal. And that's a little three-legger I like. And I might even throw Karim Adeyemi from Dortmund to score assist in there. Oops, I shouldn't get rid of that. Anyway, before we get out of here, rest of my plugs. If you like what I do here and you like what I talk about, I do this all day long in the Discord. I'm going to be talking. I have some baseball plays I like tonight for MLB playoffs. There's a bunch of good guys in there. We talk all the sports. Links are down here in the description. It's $15 a month. I share all my first half shot data, blah, 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 all that stuff there. Check it out. You're welcome to join if you like, and it does go to supporting me doing more free live shows as well. You can also follow me on social media, Twitter, X, whatever, Instagram, where I'm live as well. So that's all at Baroque77. And then if you need an offshore to bet books, player bookings and total bookings like I do, I use BetUS. I worked for them. I did live shows with Flash. I did the La Liga show with them. They're a good company. They pay out. I have had no issues with them. So I like BetUS. I use them personally to bet a lot of cards. And anytime they have the best number on something I'm looking at. So if you need a sign-up code, earn 25%, whatever, deposit match down here in the description. Feel free to use it. If you need an offshore book like I do. Anyway, that's all I got. I'll quickly run through this. Not touching this Barcelona Young Boys game at all. Arsenal versus PSG. I like Kenny Lee shots on target. Barcola first half shots / to score assist. Hakimi for a shot on target. Saka to score assist. I don't know. I'm not going to go over every single player prop. I apologize. I don't have time for that bullshit. I'm going to do both teams to score over 2.5 here in the first, for sure, for Dortmund versus Celtic. I'm going to do first half over 1.5 goals in a parlay as well. Not touching much in this City game. I'm doing both teams to score over 2.5 here. I already really got involved in Pulisic to score assist. That's probably one of my biggest plays of the afternoon. Sporting, I love goals here. I love goals, PSV Sporting, and I'm probably not going to get involved in Inter much. Anyway, I appreciate you all for tuning in. I know this was fast. We don't have a lot of time to do these. I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully I got you the info you needed. I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow, where I will hopefully be joined with Leg, at least for the afternoon show. Again, be sure to check out the Discord and like and subscribe on YouTube. Anyway, till tomorrow, I'm out. Doses. We outside.